bitch. I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Bruh. I'm gonna come.
Retarded.
Ain't no shame when I'm feeling your heat. My body wants what it needs. So let me start from the head to the feet. Gotta make
Retarded.
Sex is the way to let go. Feeling a fire that won't slow. We can go all night long.
I'm gonna come.
Let's get it on and let the passion flow. We can
What's going on, folks? We got some comments already. Coming in first, like always, we got StreamYard. Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. Just as an example, click on a comment to show it on the screen. I can always rely on StreamYard to be the first commenter of the night. Ask Holia with the check-in. Oh shit, I need some herbs and some Joey herbs tonight. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Carson Pete with the check-in. Salute from Carson, California. Joey and the Herbs Nation. Let the madness begin. Cheers from Rhode Island. Krautcat with the check-in.
Are you freaking kidding me? That's enough.
Are you freaking kidding me? A-Money Nichols with the check-in. Joey Herbs in the house. We got two streams going, folks. We got a horizontal and a vertical for your phone. If you want to Herbs Max, you want to watch this on your TV and comment on your phone, folks. Also, A-Money in the new upload from today with his hit song, I'm Bacon.
Retarded.
Glad to have you in chat, buddy. Tommy the Jarvis, let's go.
Let's go!
What a great show I got for you guys tonight. Let me pop up on screen here. What up, folks? How's it fucking going? You ready for the insanity and bullshit? I hope your ears. I hope you don't like your ears. Kirby with the check-in. Let's go. What up, folks?
Let's go!
What up, everybody? Jacko with the check-in. Sup, everybody? We got a whoop whoop from Brown. Whoop whoop, my ninja. Do not get your nug bones split, please. A-Money with the thumbs up and the bumps. What's up, dude? Who else we got? We got Lappy Land. Salutes from Quebec. Hell yeah, bro.
Are you freaking kidding me?
That's sick.
Let's go!
We are most worst maxing tonight, boys. Fuck yeah. Lurch Darkness with the check-in. Just woke up and Joey is here. I am here, folks. I am bringing you the most worst the internet has to offer. And tonight on the docket, we have two amazing artists. We're doing a part 2 of Pokejeditrek, folks. Our boy River Perrin with the greatest musical covers of all time. No one on earth can cover a song better than River Perrin. Maybe we should just hop right into it, shall we, folks? Let's hop right into River Perrin. Pokejeditrek, folks. One of the greatest channels of all time. Pokejeditrek sitting at a whopping 1.27k subscribers with over 1,000 uploads. Pretty insane if you ask me. Let's go over the description here. What's up, YouTubers? I'm River Perrin.
Retarded. My
username is Pokejeditrek. Watch the 2012 holiday special for where I get my username. I was born on February 8th, 1996. I can be found in Anchorage, Alaska. Of course, he's from Alaska. My favorite music groups are The Beatles,
Retarded.
The Police,
Let's go!
The Doors.
Retarded.
My least favorite are LMFAO,
Let's go!
Godsmack,
Let's go!
and Muddle a Pud.
Let's go!
Some franchises I like are Star Wars,
Retarded.
Pokemon,
Retarded.
The Dukes of Hazzard,
Retarded.
Super Mario Bros,
Let's go!
Star Fox,
Retarded.
the MCU,
Let's
Retarded.
go!
and Star Trek.
Let's go!
Only Next Generation, folks. Everything else is not worth watching. I want to go into the movie industry, and I don't make these YouTube videos just for the heck of it. All my YouTube cartoons that feature third-party characters, fictional and real, music, environments, etc. are non-profit. I'm not making money off of these videos. Well, maybe he should. Look for me on social media to see what goes on in my daily life. P.S. I'm taking requests for YouTube videos. I should send him the most worst theme. If I can get him to cover the theme, that would be amazing. For a parody of a certain movie or franchise by Gmail, and type up a script in the message box, unless you're in for a surprise. Channel joined on Christmas, December 25th, 2011. 1,023 videos with amassing a whopping 839,000 views. How the fuck is he getting that many views? Let's see what his popular one. 316,000 views? I thought he was only getting under 100. 153,000 views, 113K, 36K, 26K. Pretty insane. Pokejeditrek here. First off, what we're doing is, what, Kirby, you didn't check? I don't think I caught part one of this fella. Intrigued, cautiously anyways. Bro, you're in for a fucking, the greatest night of your life. Pokejeditrek has been one of my favorite artists. He's the greatest artist of this generation. Oh, nice one. Let us know where we can hear it when you get finished up and trying to work on some stuff myself. Having issues with my amp, though. How the hell he gonna go in the music industry if he don't know how to sync? Bro, you just don't get it, Jacko. Confucius say, with a flow freely across the world with no charge. Is that racist? I don't even fucking know.
Retarded.
Hey, Joey, what up, Adam? What up, Flicker? Hello, Joey. How's it fucking going, folks?
Let's go!
Shall we dive into the fucking monstrosity that is Pokejeditrek, folks? Strap the fuck in. We are opening the night with Paranoid. 36 views in 8 years. This is the shit I'm talking about. 0 comments, 36 views. This is what this channel is about. Let's get into it, folks. Joint lit, locked in.
Finished with my woman cause she couldn't help me with my mind. People think I'm insane because I am frowning all the time.
Let's go!
What happened last stream? I'm assuming you're talking about how it got shut down. Yeah, my imposter, the guy who's claiming to be me, the real Joey Herbs, reported my fucking stream and got it taken down. So fuck that guy. I'm not into this parasocial shit that he seems to be doing. Oh dear, says Jesus. Wait, did River change his username? No, it's always been Pokejeditrek. It's always been Pokejeditrek. Adam, rest in peace, Cobra. Coming up on 1 year. Yeah, August 22nd. If we can just sit back and listen to this drop I have of him.
Smell that? Smells kind of crispy. Smells like a slayed troll.
Get slayed, troll. August 22nd is the 1 year anniversary of King Cobra's death. Maybe I'll do a Cobra stream. Who knows? But everyone, rip in peace to Cobes.
All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. Think I'll lose my mind if I don't find something to justify. Can you help me?
Kings never die, for real.
Occupy my brain. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nuts. I always looked him up by the name River Perrin. No, no, no. He is Pokejeditrek, fam. Back to Paraplegicnoid, hell yeah. I legit thought the fake Joey Herbs is Hank Sinatra doing a bit. No, it's not, dude. I hate to say it. I wish it was. Because I'm friends with Hank Sinatra Jr. IRL. We've been best friends for a long time. I really wish it was. Rip Cobes.
Retarded.
'cause I cannot feel and love to me is
I'm gonna
so
go.
unreal.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna go.
Do not come.
And so you hear these words telling you now of my state. I tell you to enjoy life, I wish I could, but it's too late.
That was River Perrin, aka Pokejeditrek. Some of the greatest covers in the fucking world.
Fuck off, bitch.
That's a new drop on the soundboard.
Fuck off, bitch.
Very Wesley Willis. Yeah, I could see that, definitely. I challenge anyone to play that one on drums. I will take up that challenge at some point. My drum set just got brought to my new house that I had to move into a new house because fucking Real Joey Herb showed up to my house and I got doxxed. The drum set is here and it will be getting set up soon. I was thinking about doing drum tracks to some of the songs that get featured on my channel. I think that would be pretty fucking funny. There's something so soothing about this through my phone speaker. Yeah, I'm sure there is, Kirby.
retarded,
I just don't help how nothing is in time, right? But yet somehow it's here. It's mind-blowing. The fact that River Perrin does this for like every song is just mind-boggling to me. You always think he's gonna lose it, and it always ends. I mean, listen, if the song starts on time and it ends on time, right? That means you played it well. That's what I always say. Until he starts singing anyway. Yeah. Never seen Black Sabbath in swing time. Yeah, you never heard it with that J Dilla waltz added to it. I'm pretty sure he actually plays drums to some of his songs. All right, let's move on to the next Pokejeditrek song. Next up, we have a little ditty called Crazy Little Thing Called Love by a band called Queen. 39 views in 8 years. Let's check out the comments. Thanks for the shout out. That's pretty sick. Thanks for the shout out. Awesome cover. Great tones. J Dilly Bar. That sounds like some kind of vape, like some bootleg vape. Shane with the check-in. What's up, man? I made it. Hell yeah. Good to have you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Good to have you. Oh, dear God, no. Oh, dear God, yes. Lappyland says, it is a very unique talent. I agree with you, Lappyland. Let's get into this. This is Pokejeditrek Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get round to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love.
Stop, it's already dead.
This thing called love.
It's a Dairy Queen dessert.
In the cradle all
This is a
night.
Queen song. Yes, he also does Bohemian Rhapsody as well.
Shakes all over like jellyfish. Kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy.
What I love most about River Perrin's videos is you get a glimpse to the insight of his life. Always on these wood paneling walls, you get to see him throughout the years plastered up. You can tell he comes from a loving family.
She gives me hot, cold fever. Then she leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I got
Diarrhea Queen.
relax.
Yeah, for real.
Get on my track.
This is a great tone. You can really pick up the MIDI.
Take a long ride on the
No, I mean, I don't remember the original being a Queen song. Get on it, dude. You don't Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Smooth campfire chord changes, yeah. Only 2 people ever named River, and both had longish hair and played guitar. Yeah, and they both probably like minors as well. You're talking about River Cuomo, right? The guy who writes songs about 13-year-old Asians. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to Weezer if I were you guys. Definitely wouldn't listen to Weezer.
Yeah.
His newer covers are kind of dark, yeah. I mean, he's been doing it for fucking, what, like 13 years?
Relax, get hip, and get on my tracks.
Does this guy make and post videos on his channel, or does he just do this to put on his channel? Because if he is serious, holy suck. He's serious, bro. He's very serious. His channel, he does cartoon, like, animations on MS Paint. And it's fucking wild. He also does recipe videos, and he does vlogs. I think on the part 1 we did like months ago, we watched some of his pranks where he put like cellophane in a toilet at his the insane asylum that he was at. It was River Perrin is the man. Okay.
This thing.
Ow, my freaking ears. JK, I love how outlandish out there it is. Oh, it's great. It's absolutely great. Say it ain't so. Oh, it's so. It is so. I forgot about him. I was thinking River Phoenix. Is that the kid who got murdered by being trafficked by Hollywood pedophiles? Either way, if your name is River, there's nothing really good. There is absolutely nothing good on the frontier for you. Do not name your children River, please. He's depressed, LOL. I would be too, honestly. I think he did just move out of the trailer though in Anchorage. I don't know if he's still in Anchorage or what, but you can watch some of his blogs or vlogs, and you can get more of the insight of his family. His family does not like to be on camera. It puts the lotion on. Patrick Pepper with the check-in. Chris Chan Perrin. What a weird last name for Perrin. I feel like it should be Perron, maybe. Maybe it's French. I have no idea. Rivers Cuomo is stuck wanting to live in Beverly Hills with pork and beans. Yeah, fuck Rivers Cuomo, and it's just an unfortunate name. Also, fuck Weezer. They're basically just, at least their first album, they're just a slow version of Ramones songs, and I don't think that they're good. Maybe there's a couple good songs, like with a good couple hooks, but even as a kid, never really cared for Weezer. Mr. Cellophane. He pronounces it Quunchy. Yeah, definitely. No, he OD'd at Johnny Depp's club in the early 90s. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Look into Johnny Depp, especially his connection to Damien Eccles, his occultism, the connection to Hunter S. Thompson, all the child trafficking rings, the adrenochrome racket. Bro, it's all connected. I'm dead ass fucking serious, bro. Absolutely. Dude, River Phoenix was 1000% a part of that whole scenario. I like the photos above. Yeah, dude, they're fucking, he was, yeah, it's with the lasers in the background. Is that what that is? The lasers? If your name is River, you're up Schitt's Creek.
Let's go!
Very creative. Which one is him? I think it's both of him, just in different grades. Up Shit's River. Yep. 30 plus bodies under the trailer. Absolutely. I can only imagine what his dad is like, even though he probably has like a half dad or like a stepdad or something. So, is it true what they say about Diddy being the ruiner of the music industry? He killed Park and Diddy, and now the whole music industry is full of weird child touchers. Bro, they've been full of weird child touchers. Listen to any fucking lyrics from any of the 60s bands. If you weren't singing about 16-year-old girls, you didn't get radio play. Think about it. Who owns the record labels? Who are the major CEOs of the major record labels? What do they endorse? Especially, look at what country they come from and where it's all ran out of. Then, when you find the country that the owners of the record labels come from, look up the child sex offender list, and you'll see it is the most condensed country. Well, it's only been a country since 1948, but whatever. I'm not trying to get into that this early into the stream. If it's French, it's misspelled. It would be like translated as patio. It's your boy River Patio. That's hilarious. Weezer is a girl band. I 100% agree, and I think that's exactly what River was trying to do, if you listen to his lyrics. Not Johnny, no balcony. Oh, hell yeah, you need to start doing random side videos of these tinfoil chats. Bro, literally, there's hundreds of hours of... I've been podcasting since, like, 2012. There's hundreds of hours of me talking about all this shit. Look up the Herbs and Omen show, Hoaxers Must Die, and if you just search my name in a podcast engine, I've been on guests on a lot of podcasts, and I used to do a character called the podcast villain where I would just ruin other people's podcasts because no one knows how to host, and I'm sick of it. Each picture is after a new firmware update. Diddy made a lot of people. Yeah, okay, so the thing with Diddy is clearly the musical side of the Mossad blackmail, 100%. And also, look at the Atlantic Records connection to how many artists actually died. Even if you want to get into it, even the Oliver Tree connection is like pretty crazy, but Aaliyah, all of those places, there's a reason why Beyonce and Jay-Z are a power couple. There's absolutely... Do an Eccles stream, please? Yeah, you want me to talk about how he literally committed perjury in the late 90s and did murder those 3 children, and all of the musical artists that were putting out compilations to support 3 child murderers was just a money laundering scheme? You want me to do an Eccles stream, Jeff? You want me to fucking lose my mind?
Smell that?
Already?
Smells kind of crispy. Smells like a Slade troll.
Young girl, get out of my mind. My love for you is way out of line. Bro, it's insane. The 60s were a complete psyop, bro. The 60s were a psyop. Better run, girl. That was supposed to be Tupac and Biggie, sorry. Yeah, Tupac and Biggie, I mean, it's clear what's going on with Tupac and Biggie. Johnny Herbs, thanks for running the live stream for me. This is another fake account of mine, Joey Herps. First off, I don't have herpes. Okay, I like the image that you got of me, though. What's up with all of these fake accounts? It's fucking driving me insane. +1 vote for tinfoil streams. Bro, I will do tinfoil streams. Honestly, you want to talk about how outer space is fucking water, how there's hidden continents, more land? I don't care. We can do that. Go back on my channel. You'll see some fucking tinfoil hat. Top 5 controversial conspiracies is one of my favorite videos I've done. I'm one of the first people in like 2015 to do a video on my own theory called the egg carton theory. We can get on all that. You want to talk about the shape of Earth? Yes, I do want that, bro. I will lose my fucking mind. If that's what people want, we can do a tinfoil hat stream 100%. I often think that if Aaliyah was still alive, she'd be where Beyonce is. Yeah, because Beyonce was put where she is. And if Aaliyah was still alive, Aaliyah was her direct competition. So it was one or the other. But look up Beyonce's family. Look into her mother, all of the money laundering, the fake charities, the bullshit Christianity, all that bullshit. It's insane. They're basically Thelemites that are just... that they read like the book of the law, learned how to do a few rituals, and whoever their handlers are, I'm sure. Okay, so let me just say this. I don't think every artist, minus like Lady Gaga and Madonna, the majority of the artists you see with Illuminati symbolism,
Retarded.
Illuminati symbolism, it's clearly their choreographers and handlers and set designers that are putting them inside of a Masonic shrine with like the checkered board shit. I doubt that they're the ones being like, hey, we should replicate what it looks like when you become a 33rd degree Freemason. It's clearly their handlers. But yeah, they're all involved. Madonna, when she came out and kissed Britney Spears, she was dressed in like a Masonic garb, also being one of like the top people in the Eastern Star, which is the female version of Freemasonry, giving her the kiss of death, which she later shaved her head off, saying that they were plugging stuff in her brain. She broke the Golden Goddess ritual ceremony by shaving her head, also wearing a necklace that had a 6-pointed Star of David on it at a barbershop called Esther, which Esther we know is Easter, which is also part of the Eastern Star. Boom! Let's fucking go! Jesus! That'd be a good one. Got my vote. Imitation is the most sincere of flattery. Yeah, I don't know if it's imitation if you're using it as a psyop, though. This Joker with the fake nonsense needs to tune up, and I'm just the guy to do it. I bet you the imposters were in some of these of the most worst. I get what you're saying. You're saying that they're scorned artists that were featured in a most worst comp. That would be even funnier and way more sad. You know, listen, I can understand a good comedic bit. If you're trolling me and it's funny, go ahead, right? But if you're trolling me and it's not funny, what are you even doing? At least be creative. I'm all about creativity here, folks. I'll check it out after the stream. The egg fart in theory. Yeah. Preach, Joey Church. Goddamn. I hope Stephen Paddock releases shitty music so you can talk about that. Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be sick. Both my grandpas are 33rd degree / master masons. They were worshipful masters, huh? Which lodge were they part of? Let's look them up online. Let's see how much money that they've given. Michael Jackson is innocent and the Epstein files were confirmed. Yeah, we'll confirm. Look up Rabbi Shmuley's relationship with Michael Jackson, what Michael Jackson was saying, and LaToya, his sister, came out and said that she was forced to lie about him. He also talked about how they were going to overdose him. It's just classic, dude. Michael Jackson, I don't know. I could fucking care less, to be honest. Either way, my opinion is I'm just going to go with the pattern of everything, and I'm going to say that, yeah, he was done dirty. Lurch Darkness. Ever go to a Sleep Token show? It's like a cult of chubby scene girls. No, and I've actually never listened to them. Maybe, actually, one time, I went over the homie's house to watch Fish Tank, and he showed me like 30 seconds of them. That was the first and only time I've ever heard Sleep Token. Is imitation crab flattering real crab? I think not. I prefer imitation crab. I'm a crab rangoon guy. Hey, let me get more than fucking crab rangoons over here. The one with the fucking fake crab, though. Ain't no real crab being eaten in this house, huh? Fuck out of here.
You obviously got a brain problem.
Haha, that was my thought as well, Jesus. That's my theory too, Jesus. Maybe fake Joey is Caleb Robertson. Honestly, I would be so fucking honored. By the way, folks, I got the Caleb Robertson files. I got them on my hard drive, folks. Caleb Robertson tried to take down his little channel. And I got the files, folks. I got the white papers and all. Michael was a castrato. Yeah, I'm sure he was a eunuch, bro. I'm sure he was a eunuch. You know why, dude? You know what? I'm not even getting into why the elite prefer eunuchs. Are they fuckable chubby, says Jesus. Maybe he's going to go to a Sleep Token show. Joey, mobbed up confirmed. Lurch, some of them sure, but my wife won't let me talk to them. Oh, shit. A-Money, this is getting juicy and spicy. Hell yeah, bro. You never know what you're getting into in a Joey Herbs fucking live stream, bro. I could fucking go schizo. I could just schizo post IRL for 2.5 hours, right? You never know, bro. You never know what fucking fragile mental state that I'm actually in, right? I'm fucking unhinged, bro. I'm just a fucking unhinged retard.
Retarded.
I'm just fucking retarded. Freaking hate Sleep Token. I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Is that the we could go long distance? I have no idea. All right, let's finish.
Crazy little thing called love.
So that was Crazy Little Thing Called Love. What a banger from our boy River Perrin, aka Pokejeditrek. All right, let's get into the next one. This is a classic, folks. One of the best song titles in history from one of the worst bands of all time. Pokejeditrek cover of Rape Me. This is 143 views in 7 years. The description says, check out my jazz cover of Rape Me by Nirvana. P. Diddy should cover this. No, I don't get it either, bro. I thought symphonic pop music died with the polyphonic spree. Wow, I haven't thought about them in fucking forever, dude. Was it though? Was it? Dude, people have the nerve to call Sleep Token metal. Yeah, they just seemed like a fucking like butt rock band, right? That's what they seem like. Sleep Token is like creepy sex music is the only way I can put it. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't know. I love how it was paused like 2 seconds at the end of the video. Yeah. There's your next video, Joey. What's my next video? The polyphonic spree. All right, Pokejeditrek with Rape Me. 0 comments. Let's get into Rape Me.
Rape me. Rape me, my friend. Rape me. Rape me again. I'm not the only one.
Yo, so I'm not really well versed on it. I was back in the day. Don't remember what it is, but the conspiracy about the album Nevermind, also how Dave Grohl allegedly killed Kurt Cobain with Courtney Love is pretty wild. So I'm pretty sure I could look it up, not going to, just going to say that it's true. Nevermind the Bollocks by Sex Pistols came out on the same date, I think, as Nevermind by Nirvana, and it was supposed to be like a change in pop culture, whereas it's like the next generation of punk. It's just it's a boy band that's basically formed by record execs, and I mean, they have a nude child on the cover of the album, folks. Nobody thought that was anything weird. They're like, yeah, put an infant's dick on the cover. That's rock and roll. Whoa! That's such rock and roll.
Retarded.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, okay, bro. Nirvana kind of sucks, bro. Once you break the spell of Nirvana was a popular band when I was a kid, once you break that retarded fucking spell, Nirvana's not that good. They're not that good. Dave Grohl sucks, bro. He also killed Taylor Hawkins, allegedly. Allegedly. How did he get permission from his parents to cover this one? Save room for Jesus. Nah, it was his best friend. Who was his best friend? Dave Grohl, listen, Dave Grohl's dad is another one of the artists who comes from a military, he's a Nepo military baby. These people who have high clearances, it's admitted that his father was CIA, right? With a high clearance level. They sign off their children, bro. Look up Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold's parents, right? They lived I'm just spitballing here. They lived in a town that was literally where they would put people, it was a witness protection city, and they all worked for Comcast, bro. They have these pockets of people that they use. Dave Grohl was summoned to be where he is. 100%. And the kid tried to sue and lost. Oliver Tree's new album dropped the same day as Terror's. I mean, I like Nirvana's like demo, old, unlicensed stuff, you know. Yeah, before that they became a fucking psyop. I really admire your hatred for everything. Well, thank you, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff.
I'm gonna come.
I appreciate it. Yeah. And you know what's really sad too is like this isn't a bit. This is genuine. It's crazy how many things I genuinely hate. Holy shit. The shooter is his best friend. Okay. What's his best friend's name? And direct, because I'm not being facetious or whatever. I'd like to look into it. That'd be cool. Shoot me some direction to find any angle from that aspect out. Doing MIDI like this with guitar isn't for strumming. It's single note shit. Yeah, I mean it's River Perrin. Hell yeah, Joey, you're fired up tonight. I love it. God damn it, folks! I swear to God, I will eat my neighbor's asshole if it's the last thing I do. I'm fucking fired up, folks. I got the white papers. I'm gonna eat my neighbor's ass. Did Grohl and Diddy ever fuck?
I'm gonna come.
Probably. Who knows? I'm sure that there's some sort of connection. Nirvana demo Fecal Matter was awful. I know, it's awesome. Joey was definitely here when that Zeitgeist movie came out. That's when people like me started picking up that stuff too. I was pre-Zeitgeist movie, bro. The Zeitgeist movie, I was just like, yeah. The sequel to the Zeitgeist movie was pretty good. I forget what it was called, but that was like 08 shit. That was like 06 shit. When Conspiracy was fucking great, when YouTube was great for Conspiracy, we're talking like 02. No, sorry. Wow. Like 06, 07, when there was like no filter. I have some like external hard drive somewhere where I have like fucking half a terabyte of like torrented conspiracy documentaries that literally are lost media. Gotta find it. Dylan Carson helped the shotgun positioning. Okay. Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I also don't give a shit, so I'm not like argumentative about it. All I know is that the official story, like the majority of every other official story you've ever heard, is absolutely false. Alex Joe's here. Folks, I need you to buy my colloidal silver and fish oil. We gotta just go to alexjoestore.com. Get yourself a most worst t-shirt, and you can get some fish oil on site there, folks. Just remember, the globalists are coming after you. It's gonna be the end of civilization, folks. Zeitgeist documentary, I should say that at this point. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. It's the old school one. There was a sequel to it. The same guy who put out Zeitgeist was did a sequel. What was it, Kymatica? I think it was Cymatica or whatever. Sounds like Alex Jones and Bam Margera had a kid. That's actually fucking hilarious. Yeah, I think it was about 13 when 9/11 happened. Oh, you were about 13. I was in 9th grade in history class. I remember it. Just right on cue, every single person had a fucking TV to be wheeling into the classrooms to show all the children, let's watch 3,000 people die. Let's watch 3,000 people die. Hey, you see those planes, those AI planes hit those buildings? I hope it's burned in all of these children's brains so they can back this story until they die. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Phil. Because Ape said he was turning the frogs gay. That's kind of my bam. Friggin' apes over here turning the friggin' frogs gay. Alex Jones, who? It's Tim Heidecker, you dingus. Fuck Tim Heidecker nowadays. He could have, I talked about this last week. I love Tim Heidecker. Awesome show, great job. Was one of my favorite shows. It expanded the comedy part of my brain. We love him. Casey and his brother, great. All of that. Absolutely Productions. We all love that. Tim Heidecker is not funny now. And he squandered the opportunity to be Alex Jones, bro. He didn't do a good job. I hated the sequel to Zeitgeist because like half of it was just an ad for the Venus Project. Yeah, I don't even remember. Does the merch ship from US or get printed locally through a service? Wondering about shipping costs. I have no idea. It's all done through Fourth Wall, but I know Fourth Wall is a really good site, and I've gotten no complaints from anybody yet, so that's really awesome. There's also PSA, folks. Come fall time, come autumn time, like October-ish, there's gonna be a new merch drop. We're talking new t-shirts, folks. I'm aiming for 3, definitely 2. Gonna be new t-shirts in the merch store, folks. I'm Alex Jones, and I'm gonna kick my dad's ass all day today. Hey, Rab! Well, back then, even us kids were asking questions because things didn't make sense. We weren't allowed to talk about it. What do you mean? They found the hijackers. They found the piece of paper, the passport of the hijacker on top of all the rubble. What do you mean? What questions are there to ask? What do you mean? Howard Lutnick, or was it Howard Lutnick who didn't miss a day at work, or is this Silverstein or whatever the fuck his name is, where he called out $3 trillion and gold bars went missing from the bottom? Yeah, nah, dude, just fucking believe it. What do you mean, dude? This is emotionally tough for me. You need to believe how I feel because it's emotional to me. What are you talking about, bro? I'm hella emotional about the planes hitting the towers. Therefore, you need to believe how I believe it or you're fucking retarded.
Retarded.
Fuck out of here. I saw Tim in person once. He's taller than you'd think because that freak Yeti Eric. I seen Tim and Eric live a bunch. It was pretty good. Casey Tatum and his brother live was a sight to behold. They came out in the choo-choo train. It was pretty good. Will they send me a free shirt if I tell them I'm mod? I have no idea, but I might be able to work something out. I'll see what I can do. Email me about it. I'll see if I can get you some kind of discount or something. Yeah, they found that passport even though the entire plane was vaporized on impact by jet fuel, right? Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. You gotta believe the main story, though. You're telling me that the people on the TV through Project Mockingbird that was renewed by Obama after that, you're telling me because of Project Mockingbird that dude, this shit's real. Watch the news, you fucking dumbass. Watch the fucking news, huh? You know what news stands for? Northeast, South, and West. Northeast, West, South.
Retarded.
It's gotta be real, bro. Listen, I live my life for the news. That's what everybody calls me. They call me Newsy Herbs. Haha, Tommy, surely they will. Yeah, no, there's international shipping. I wonder if River Patio is watching, and if he's like, why aren't they playing my music? Am I that uninteresting? Sorry, I'm like autistic, and I'm spurging out right now. Oh, this is great. If you do start the Tinfoil podcast, should I fucking do is this something that people would watch? Because I'm not kidding. Like, it will help out my home life incredibly if I have the internet to vent to for 2 hours a week about this shit. It will drastically improve every relationship around me. Hell, I'll be your co-pilot, bro. Let's fucking try it out. It'd be dope, Jacko. I had tinkered with conspiracy when I was younger, but I think it was Loose Change that made me be like, fuck yeah, I'm in. Loose Change is great, and I love to see all the fucking NPCs that talk about how Loose Change was just a like it was a psyop itself. It's like, bro, you don't even talk about the dancing Israelis, huh? Look up 7 dancing Israelis, bro. Let's go. Let's go. There's no string on that guitar, right? You're correct, Kirby. There is no string. Yeah, definitely would watch. People would watch the fucking Tinfoil podcast, huh? We need to come up with a name. How about Jewy Herbs? Jewy Herbs and the Tinfoil Hats. Hell yeah, I'd watch. All right, maybe we'll do it. Hell yes, 200%. Wow, we're getting a lot of positivity for me to fucking ruin my life online here. All right, well, that's something to keep in the back of my old deteriorating brain. As a fellow autistic person, I do the same thing. Yeah, I like to stim.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Let's go.
Retarded.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I like to stim with the soundboard. I will be your French translator. Dude, if we could get the fucking... If we can translate it into French, dude, that'd be sick. I'm the same, A-Money. Hell yeah. Instantly canceled for the name. Why, though? It's insane. It's like, they are that, though. That's like... that'd be me getting offended by you calling me Irish. Like, what? It's fucking so backwards. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. Also, is it like the nationality, the religion, the whatever? Fuck, man. I'm losing my shit already. Fits my comedy style perfectly. Fuck yeah, bro. Conspiracy and comedy go hand in hand. Throw in some true crime and, you got it. That's what we need. You should do it. It'll be awesome when you nerf most of your audience who's here for shitty music to entertain like 10 of us. Bro, I've already nerfed a good portion of my shit by talking about the tiny hats and literally just looking up the names of people who own record labels. I got flack for saying who owns record labels. I didn't fuck their mother. I didn't give birth to them. I didn't name them. I didn't put them in their position. I didn't have them do any of their shady dealings. All I did was merely say who they are, and people were like, I'm fucking out. I can't believe I gave Joey Herbs money. Buh, buh, buh. It's insane. Like 2 streams ago, some dude was like, I had no idea that Joey Herbs hates Jews. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're such a piece of shit, whoever that fucking guy was. I can't believe I gave him money. I can't believe everything they say resorts back to money. Hidden Jerusalem? Juicy Herbs could pass. That could pass. What about the 2 Stovers? I don't know if I get that reference. Is that something I should be getting? Ha ha ha, amazing. Fuck, I'm done, Jesus. All right, let's keep going with Rape Me by Pokejeditrek.
Waste me. Rape me, my friend. I'm not the only one.
I love how everything is so succinct and you can tell what each instrument is doing. What up, Bean Dip? Definitely better than the original. Kurt is probably dancing, wishing he was this much of a genius. Yeah, dude, hell yeah. If Kurt was still alive, he would be trans. I kind of want that SG. Is it an actual SG, or is it the Gibson, or is it an Epiphone? It took me way too long to realize there isn't strings on the acoustic. Yeah. I like the switching from acoustic to electric without messing with the sound quality. He's a genius. I hope he feels bad about this recording, but Kurt would love this. I agree with you. Chibson for sure. All right, that was Rape Me by Pokejeditrek. I hope no one takes up his offer, because that would be extremely sad. It's neither. I don't know what that symbol is on the headstock. Maybe we can get like a clip of it? I don't even know. All right, moving on. Kurt would be sipping his matcha, complaining about nothing. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure he would have face tats and be like hella good friends with Post Malone. All right, next up, we have Pokejeditrek with AC/DC Back in Black. This is sitting at a whopping 126 views in 5 years. Top comment, Dream On by Aerosmith next. Awesome song, dude. Could you play Eminence Front by The Who, please? That's hilarious. Eminence Front, Patrick Pepper in chat. I'm pretty sure he's the one that told me this, and I've never been able to hear the song the same. It sounds like he says, do it in the butt. Do it in the butt. It's a put. You get shit on. Gonna do it in the butt. It's pretty good. If you ever hear Eminence Front again by The Who, it's do it in the butt, get shit on. 100%. Holy shit, the Guitar Hero drums is peak. Yeah, dude. You get shit on. Do it in the butt. So good. All right, Pokejeditrek with Back in Black.
Back in black, I hit the sack. I've been gone too long, I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm let loose from the noose that's kept me hanging about. Keep looking at the sky, cause it's getting me high. Forget the hearse, 'cause I'll
He is a
never
national
die. I got
treasure.
9 lives, cat's eyes, using every one of them warm brow, 'cause I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Well, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Well, I'm back. Back. Well, I'm back in black. Yes, I'm back in black.
This is fucking
Back
insane.
in the back of a Cadillac, number 1 with the bullet on the
I guaranteed he's
Yes,
tried
I'm
out for his church
in a bang
organist job
with
for
the
decades,
gang.
probably.
Gotta catch me if they want me to
How?
hang,
But
'cause
I
I'm
ask
back on
again,
track
how?
and I'm beating the
Don't
black.
worry about the how,
Nobody's
just
gonna get
worry
me on
about
another
the now,
rap.
okay?
No, nobody's so look now, just make my play. Don't try to push your luck. Just
I am
get out of the
enjoying
way,
his
'cause
rock
I'm back.
styling of rock. He aborted
I'm
the
back.
metronome. He looks
Well,
like
I'm
K-Mac
back.
2021. Holy
Yes,
shit, what a
I'm
reference.
back.
Yes, he does.
Well, I'm back. Back. Well, I'm back in black.
I feel like this guy has a
Yes,
rather
I'm-
large Lego collection that he'd show off if you went round to the house. Well, if you watch some of his vlogs, he's more of like an amiibo guy. I don't think he's a Lego guy. He's like hella into Nintendo. He has like hundreds of animations that he's made on MS Paint about Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach, which I think he likes Princess Peach a little much. I don't think he realizes that Princess Peach, I think canonically is underage, which I think people forget.
Back in black.
I recently subscribed to Pokejeditrek because of you. Everyone should give him subscriptions, dude. I've been listening to him literally for like a decade. I'm not kidding. K-Mac can actually play the guitar, though. Yes, he can. I mean, River Perrin can actually play the guitar, too. It's just different. Doesn't even move like Angus Young at all. That is impressive. Oh, he knows about Peach's age. Is it one of those things where it's like, nah, she's 3,000 years old? Hey, Money, just subscribe to him. Hell yeah, dude. He deserves it.
Yes, I'm back.
He has his playlist for covers is over 500 songs.
I'm back.
This man's tickling the ivory.
Well, I'm back in black.
Yep,
Yes,
she's a
I'm
3,000-year-old
back.
vampire. It never fails, huh? Insane with these fucking people, dude. Crazy. No, dude, she's not 8. She's 3,000. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, of course. You have to subscribe to people like this or we'll never be able to find them. He's a cougar hunter. He's a cougar hunter. Don't tell him Joey Herb sent you. Yeah, we don't need to let the cat out of the bag. You know, I don't need to get all my videos claimed. This shit is too intense. The fact that it's so densely layered makes it more perplexing and hilarious. Everything about this is amazing. He's looking for that no denture adventure. What a good rhyme. You want to get gummed? I'm gonna gum.
I'm gonna come.
The give up at the end, chef's kiss. Absolutely. Like, he put a lot of thought into orchestrating and arranging. Dude, he is not a light worker. I'll tell you that. Everything he does is over the top, and it works. It's like a boss battle theme, Bean Dip. Absolutely. I mean, it shows my slacking. Even I don't edit my videos. This will. Jacko, you need to do more videos. You need to get on a comp, bro. You need to get on a comp. Wow, bold choice with the orchestra. I mean, it's a great end to the song. Layered like a dung croissant. A croissant. Do not gum.
Do not come.
I'm
I'm gonna gum. Dude, that's fucked. I'm gonna gum.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Let's go!
Retarded.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. We got more Pokejeditrek. We got a few more, and then we got 4 from Hecate's Torch. We got 3 left for Pokejeditrek. If you want me to move on from Pokejeditrek, just let me know in chat. Trump wear a cocaine retainer. That's pretty insane. I've done a lot of cocaine in my day as well. I know, man. I apologize for the slacking. I'm a dumb DoorDash driver right now. But the wait will be worth it. I promise. Fuck yeah, bro. Hey, listen, if you getting money, dude, there's no shame in it. You're not a dumb DoorDash driver. You are a beloved viewer of the Joey Herbs channel, and we all love you here, Jacko. Maybe one more, maybe. We got Paint It Black, Blue Suede Shoes, and Can't Stand Losing next. Let's do Paint It Black real quick.
I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore.
By the way, I fucking hate the Rolling Stones almost as much as the
I see
Beatles.
the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes.
I wish there was a Slayer cover by River. I mean, we can check, bro.
I see a line of cars
That 808 roll, hell yeah.
black with flowers and my love to both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart.
Raining Blood would work extremely well. Hey, listen, let's see if he has any Slayer, right? I don't know. Like I said, he has over 500. Ring of Fire, Trapped Under Ice, no Slayer. He's got Metallica and Johnny Cash, though.
See my red door, I must have it painted black.
He needs to do a video where he's popping the black ends on his forehead. What up, Acid Bath? Woof, this is as good as the original. I agree. I prefer this version over that. Hell yeah, Nick. That or Postmortem.
Nor will my screen seats go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will.
Yeah, his version of BYOB is amazing. Very, very good. I mean, there's going to be a part 3, a part 4 in the future. We don't need to rush through all 500 Pokejeditrek covers. It's endless content. That was a pretty decent crotch shot, though, huh? He's hogging, bro. Pokejeditrek is hogging. Look at that shot. I'm sure we can rebuild him with AI and make that Slayer a reality. He said he accepts requests. So if you want to shoot him a message, try and get a Slayer cover. That's literally Guitar Hero drums for Xbox. Yep. Looks like the Tazon Day angle, yeah. Maybe that's what he was going for. All right, that was Paint It Black by Pokejeditrek. He still plays? I want him at my funeral. Oh, he still plays, bro. His last upload? was 1 day ago, and it's him making blueberry Greek frozen yogurt. Nosferatu type shit at the end. Yeah, he's got a whole cooking show, bro. Look at that thumbnail, dude.
What's up, YouTubers? Pokejeditrek
Chocolate
here.
Rain. Thanks for getting that stuck in my head.
as
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
a
we got
it's a
one
classic.
more month of summer, and if you want to make the most of it, what's a better way to do so with some frozen blueberry Greek yogurt?
I love the type of autism where they can't even make eye contact with a camera when they're the only one in the room. It is too good. Too fucking good.
Let's go!
When I was a kid, my parents had a Casio keyboard. I used to rent video game music. That's how I started. Dude, that's wicked sick. That's insane. If you like video game music, go listen to the band Lame Genie, folks. Everyone give Lame Genie a sub on YouTube. They are the greatest video game music cover band of all time. It looks like a slab of gray meatloaf. Well, Godspeed, little doodle. So yeah, so this was a day ago.
Blend a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Let's see the final product. He likes it.
It's a lot of berries.
It's a lot of berries. It's only berries. That's a lot of berries. It's only berries. That's the only thing in it. It tastes like berries. Yeah, bro. It should. Crunchy.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Get ready to go back over
Blue suede shoes. Power Glove is a metal band that does video game covers. They kick ass. They aren't even a fraction as good as Lame Genie, and Lame Genie also does metal covers. Go watch Lame Genie. You won't regret it. They're fucking amazing, dude. I don't know if the guitarist wants me to out him, but he's great. And I don't mean out in a gay way. That's too good. Two for the show. Does he live in a mobile home? He did during the recording of this in Anchorage, Alaska. He did, but he recently moved out. Were they on Botchmania? I don't know. I don't know. Jeff says, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, the intro to this is fucking amazing.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Get ready to go back over
All right, he's outed, folks. Jeff says, thanks, I'm gay. Everyone, go and listen to Jeff's band. He's one of, honestly, I'm not even trying to glaze him right now. Legitimately one of the greatest guitarists I've ever seen play in person. And I'm pretty sure we've jammed before, and we've played 311 songs and CKY songs. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Everyone go watch Lame Genie. Give Lame Genie a subscription. Become a fan. Go to their Patreon. They're great. They're fucking a bunch of great dudes. I also did an old podcast with Lame Genie on the Herbs and Omen show where we went over video game conspiracies. If you're into conspiracies and video games, you will love that episode. Just search for Herbs and Omen show and then Lame Genie. I'm strapped.
Are you freaking kidding me? That's enough.
Hell yeah, Jacko. I used an old Casio 2 and recorded samples and chopped them up on some old Nero recording software in the early 2000s. Wow, you're bringing back some fucking programs, bro. Dude, you're glazing all over him right now. I'm gonna glaze. Damn, dude, flattered as fuck. I mean, dude, genuinely, you are one of the greatest guitarists ever. Ever, bro. It's crazy. I love it. I love watching you play. You got to sound more like River, though. The only guitarist that I enjoy watching more than you, Jeff, is River Perrin. Wicked fun podcast. Yeah. Yeah, if you're into video games and conspiracies, go look up the Lame Genie episode of my old podcast, Herbs and Omen Show. Jeff checking in with the jewels. Thanks for the gift. The 10 jewels, folks. W. Hell yeah. Everyone go subscribe to Lame Genie. I'm gonna botch.
I'm gonna come.
This song is one of the most difficult to listen to, I think, so far out of the whole night. Jeff, you and that Lame Genie band, just listen to that Chrono Trigger one. That rules, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, Lame Genie's been around for a very long time. They're worth all the salt. They have done their dues. They've played big old shows. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. Everyone, give Lame Genie a subscription. Longtime friends of the channel, longtime friends of the whole Joey Herbsa sphere, if that's a thing, I'm gonna cume. Mine had like a 5-track you could make sample. Oh, that's sick. But so my first remake was the intro song from the Lawnmower Man on SNES. Definitely early Botchamania. Tommy the Jarvis. Yep, thanks, dude. There's actually a whole Chrono album that should be coming out in the next year or so. A whole album, folks. The time is coming. Oh, yeah. I love that slide technique. Look at that slide technique with the tongue. Also, can we look at this photo that's on the wall? That is classic. In the fedora, in the vest, the suit vest. I am the table. What's he in, Daughters? Holy shit, he looks like the guitarist Nick from Daughters. All right, we got one more Pokejeditrek, folks. You got to stick it out. We got one more, and then 4 from Hecate's Torch. Dude, I can't wait to hear the Guardia Castle theme. That's one of my fave video game songs of all time. Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. His tongue, dude, it is the most autistic tongue in the world. Also, for anyone else, it was that Casio with the DJ option. That's so sick, dude. Old Casios were dope. All right, last Pokejeditrek cover of the night, folks. And it is Can't Stand Losing You by The Police. 89 views in 8 years. No comments. All right, let's get into this so we can move on from River Perrin.
Called you so many times today, and I guess it's all true what your girlfriends say. You don't ever want to see me again, and your brother's gonna kill me in 60-10. I guess you call it cowardice, but I'm not prepared to go on like this. I can't stand losing.
I mean, it sounds like Stuart Copeland on drums.
I can't stand losing you. I can't stand losing you.
David Wise from the Rareware Company will always be known for the best video game music.
See you set my letters back, and my LP records and they're all scratched. I can't see the point in another.
He's the guy that did the music from the Donkey Kong Country games that we all know. Yeah, with the raps.
Call it lack of confidence.
In the Lame Genie episode of the Herbs and Omen Show, we go over a Donkey Kong conspiracy that ties into the Banana Republic and some political figures and King K. Rool. If you're into conspiracies and video games, go check out the Herbs and Omen show. It's old. It's like, and that's when I was drinking Everclear and doing cocaine. So who knows what the fuck I was saying. I was mad at my hosts on every show. Saw the Police in 1980. Kill a Band Live. Dude, that's sick, Bean Dip. Honestly, Stuart Copeland is my third favorite drummer of all time, and he has been since I was a child. To see the Police, especially in the 80s, must have been fucking awesome. I thought that was the case. Did they do Banjo-Kazooie as well? I don't know. It's all, I mean, yeah, the Donkey Kong, the crocodiles are called the Kremlin, yes, but it's, dude, it gets deeper. It's deeper than that, folks. Also, the Lavender Town Pokemon conspiracy. Copeland is a monster, dude. He's phenomenal, dude. Copeland shreds. Yes, he does. I mean, yes, David Weiss, I'm pretty sure, is the Banjo-Kazooie guy as well. Hell yeah. So good. He might be Battletoads, but I didn't look that up, so I don't know. Yeah, Battletoads has one of the greatest pause screen music songs, as well as GoldenEye 64. Some of the best pause music ever. His key skills are even better than Wesley Willis. Yeah. Battletoads pause music is literally my ringtone. Fuck yeah, bro. That's sick. Every time I hear that song, I think of AVGN doing that stupid fucking dance. All right, everybody, wave bye to Pokejeditrek. Everybody, wave bye to River Perrin. Don't worry, there'll be a part 3, I'm sure 4, 5, and 6 at some point in the future. But everybody say goodbye to River Perrin. Say goodbye to Pokejeditrek. NES Maniac Mansion has dope-ass music too. Yep, and I'm sure all the music that you guys are naming in chat has been covered by Lame Genie. So if we can just circle back, everyone go listen to Lame Genie and give them subscriptions. The Guitar Hero controller making an appearance now. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, no GoldenEye is somebody named Grant Kirk, I hope. I wonder if he's related to Charlie. Clap emote. Yeah, oh, you're waving by. Deleted from short-term memory banks. Wise is goated. Later, boss. Thank God. Yeah, sorry, bro. Adieu, River. River, Chris Cuomo. LucasArts had awesome music. Yeah, they did. But George Lucas is also a piece of shit. Virtual Fighter 2 might be the best OST ever, though. I used to play, every time I would go to the arcade as a kid, Virtual Fighter 2 was always the go-to cabinet that I would always go to. Kirk Hope, one word. All right. Next up, we have the infamous Hecate's Torch. Now, Hecate's Torch, I can't decide if they're bad or good. I don't think they're good. I don't think they're bad. I think they're really funny, if that makes any sense. I think they embody the aesthetic of most worse. So now, I've been getting a lot of comments. Let me do this PSA. I've been getting some comments from people on recent uploads saying this song doesn't belong in this compilation. This guy is too good. He doesn't belong on this channel. Well, have I got news for you, right? I'm the gatekeeper. I am the gatekeeper of what is or isn't most worst. And, if it makes it into a compilation, I can guarantee you that there is a reason why, right? People think it has to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad to be most worst. Most worst is an aesthetic, folks. That's what it is. It's an aesthetic, right? It's not a specific sound. You can have a bad video with a good song, still most worst. You can have a good video with a bad song, still most worst, right? You can have no video at all, still most worst. Instrumental can be most worst. Basically what I'm saying, folks, is I am the one. I am the one. I have the power. It's all up to me, folks. So save, you can actually, you know what? Don't save the comments for yourself. I encourage all comments. Daytona, let's go away. Next up, Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter 2 came with my Sega Saturn when we bought it in the early 90s. Do you still have your Saturn or that game in box? It is worth a lot of money, Jacko. Feeling funky? Zombies Ate My Neighbors OST. Yeah, that's good, dude. There's so much good music. I mean, any Castlevania, any Mega Man. There's endless. Any Zelda. I still have Virtua Fighter 2 on Sega Saturn. Tommy the Jarvis, if you have it in box, I'm pretty sure it's worth a lot of money. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Sega Saturn games that are actually worth a bunch of money. Sorry, using voice to text. My Sega Saturn came with Daytona USA and Virtua Fighter 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty sick. I never owned a Sega Saturn. I almost bought one for a while. A few years back, I sold my retro collection for a few grand. I pretty much had every console up to like PlayStation 5. No, I had a PlayStation 4. Yeah, so up to PlayStation 5, I basically sold everything except for the PlayStation 4 and, the newer ones like Switch and shit like that. Zombie Moons, I Love My Robot could be maybe worse, but not the worst. A-Money with the 67 jewels. Thanks for the gift. 6-7. Hell yeah. 6-7. 6-7. Humanity's last hope for deciding what is most worst and what isn't. I think it's funny that people are caught up on like what a definition of most worst is. Don't worry, there will be a shirt coming out with the new merch drop in like October-ish with the most worst definition, folks. Yes, it is defined. I've been making a definition for it, and you will soon see the true definition of what most worst truly means. Another LucasArts project. It's not in box. Yeah, but even loose, it's still worth money. Jeff says, referring to Lame Genie, we did Zombies Ate My Neighbors OST and released it on vinyl. Wild soundtrack. Folks, listen, you guys, every good thing that was ever made for video games has been done by Lame Genie. They do full OSTs, folks, sometimes. Not always. On vinyl. Zombies Ate My Neighbors on vinyl, folks. Go check out Lame Genie. Lame Genie, please. Unfortunately, no, I lost my Sega Saturn due to a robbery living in Grant Road in Tucson, Arizona. If you know, you know. Yeah, probably a bunch of tweakers. I even had the Action Replay cartridge. Wow. You plug in the back so you can play all the games from every region and whatnot. That's sick. Put a QR code on your merch to music. LOL. That's not a fucking bad idea. What do you mean? Like in the video? Like in my compilations? Or put it like somewhere over here on the live stream. But that's not a bad idea. See, that's what I'm saying. This is... everyone thinks all you guys are retarded in chat. I don't think you're all retarded. I think we're all like-minded, and I'm down for all of your ideas and improvements. I am down for improvements all the time. I love Jeff already. Jeff is a good dude. Jeff is a great dude. Tupac was a gay ballerina. Absolutely. He was a gay theater kid. Look at who invented gangster rap. What record label was pushing it? And you'll realize that they're just trying to destroy an entire group of people. On the merch. Oh, I get like on the actual design, have a QR that's scannable to go to my YouTube channel. Bro. Yo.
I'm gonna come.
That's a great idea. Like on the shirts, bro, that's kind of genius. I meant on a hat. Bro, that's genius. Wow. Okay. Yes, that will happen. 100%. I lived in Tucson for 2 years, Jacko. I know Grant Road. That's hilarious. All right. Let's move on to Hecate's Torch. Description. Witch rock / alt metal. Right? Now, any sane person would be like, this is going to be hella
retarded.
Right? But it is, though. I was trying to come up with how it's not, but I literally can't come up with any way to make this not retarded witch rock and alt metal. Hecate's Torch is a compelling force in the alternative metal. And should I read this as Alex Jones? Folks, listen, Hecate's Torch is a compelling force in the alternative metal and witchcore music scene, folks, emanating from Victoria, BC, Canada. Weaving together mythological themes and modern existential struggles, creating civil war, they will create a sound that is both haunting and empowering to the globalists. The globalists hate Hecate's Torch. If you want to ban the globalists, folks, what you need to do is you need to listen to Hecate's Torch. You need to blast it loud, folks. It's got ethereal melodies and powerful lyrics. Hecate's Torch invites listeners to journey through the goddamn shadows, folks, exploring the depths of globalism, spirituality, globalism, and self-discovery, folks. They joined June 23rd, 2007. Wow. I did not expect that. That's crazy. They've amassed 6,720 subscribers, 180 videos, but most of those are shorts, folks. They don't have many music videos. With a total of 373,112 views. Okay. Hecate's Torch is great. Did grad school at U of A. QR code leading to the channel is where it's at. Just make sure you don't get a QR code with an expiration date. That's great advice. I didn't even know that they had one. That's wicked sick. I honestly never even thought of it. Anybody has any other ideas on how to grow this channel? Throw it in chat. And you know, I'm not against. I hate a lot of things, but I'm not against you guys giving me ideas. They're usually good. A little more. Okay, Hecate's Torch. Hecate's Torch. This is the song Chains. This one has got a decent amount of views. 35,000 views in 1 year. Hashtag goth girl. Hashtag goth. Hashtag gothic. Hashtag. All right, let's try and. All right, let's see if we can get all these hashtags. Here we go. Hashtag goth girl. Hashtag goth. Hashtag gothic. Hashtag force to embrace. Hashtag Hecate's Torch. Hashtag metal community. Hashtag new song. Hashtag metal band. Hashtag heavy metal, hashtag metalhead, hashtag metal music, hashtag YouTube music, hashtag new video, hashtag metal bands, hashtag metalcore, hashtag hard rock, hashtag goth, hashtag metalheads, hashtag goth girl, hashtag metal girl, hashtag gothic, hashtag hardcore, hashtag witch rock, hashtag YouTube artist, and it comes with the lyrics. We're forced to embrace folks slowly poisoned by the globalist. Ever surrounded by sickness and death, it's because of the fluoride that the globalists put in your tap water, folks. Forced to embrace everything stolen, they take it from you, folks. Where do you think the 3 trillion in gold bars went missing after 9/11? Ever being choked until our last breath, that's the globalist stronghold they have against your windpipe, folks. They kiss the boot, folks. Looking closer, seeing the answers are all illusions. That's what the Illuminati wants, folks. That's what they want, folks. The truth I held dear was folly, and reality was more akin to my dreams, folks. All right, let's get into it. Hecate's Torch with Chains, Forced to Embrace. We did that one with an expiration date accidentally, and it fucked us. That's really funny. Make a long sleeve shirt with all those hashtags on it. Is this the weird top hat guy? Yes. Hashtag goth laundry bag.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Retarded.
Embrace, slowly poisoned, ever surrounded by sickness and death. Forced to embrace everything
Where are they, in India?
stolen, ever being choked until our last breath.
Goth cotton candy, I'm assuming is. Oh, these guys. Yep.
Looking closer, seeing the answers. Are we illusions? The truth of how deep
Is that stolen valor? Is she pretending to be a redhead?
was more akin to my dreams. Born into a world built upon lies, upon lies.
The chains, bro. I think the guitarist has that connected to his cock ring. Imagine trying to sound like Amy Lee this bad, but like just being this awful. I mean, the music is trying something here. Too bad the vocals can't sell it though. It's just cookie cutter fucking butt rock, bro. There's a million songs that sound like this. The only thing that makes it good is his voice. Dude, that's some deep, dark doo-doo. Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop. My cat is spooked. Watch out, they might try and skin it and throw it in a cauldron. With 2 eyes of newt and a salamander leg. That drum beat is fucking awful. I know it's GarageBand, but that is awful. New Witch Baby. I definitely agree, like that Poppy or whatever they're calling the new sound now. I find it insane that Poppy she's not trans. What's the word? That she transitioned herself into doing metal shit. Sorry, dude. Pokejeditrek has broken my brain. I'm surprised she transitioned into doing metal stuff because I remember finding her on Reddit like over a decade ago, and that's when she was blonde and she had the handler. Like the whole shtick of her was that she was like a Project Monarch controlled like pop star, and whatever her handler was, he ended up getting busted for like raping people, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I didn't listen to her for a long time, and then come to find out she's doing like metal shit now where it's like she's just trying to sound like Spirit Box, I think. Who knows? Needs way more chains.
Bruh.
Yes. Oh, that's good. I'm pretty sure that's the recipe for strength potion. Yeah, it could be. Dude, I went out with that redhead broad. She tried to suck my blood. At least she tried to suck something, if you know what I mean, eh? She switched genres, basically. Yeah, no, I know she did. I'm saying that it's like, it's crazy that I went thinking she was like playing this character where she's like a mind-controlled Project Monarch, basically propaganda vessel, which was the character bit, but then eventually ended up becoming one just in the metal scene. Dude, Poppy with Knocked Loose was like, what the actual fuck? Yeah, I don't really give a shit about Knocked Loose, and I don't really care about Poppy anymore, to be honest. Her character was more ominous when she was a pop star. That's what I'm saying, Jeff. Yeah, absolutely. And the guy, her handler, it was pretty crazy. Like before she blew up, there's a lot of videos that were taken down, but they had all of the symbolism for this gigantic like psyop art project, and I was there for it. And then come to find out she dyed her hair black, and now she's doing like baby metal spirit box bullshit. Singer-writer of XXX Maniac transitioned and is now Sonya. I'm obsessed with the juxtaposition. Dude, I don't know any of those people. But hell yeah, bro. Fucking yeah, cut your dick off. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, bro.
Let's go. I'm gonna come.
Hey, it's Jacko says, it's like when I said before about just go back to your daddy's farm where you belong. Dude, oh my God. I thought I was going to get through a whole fucking stream without this retard popping in. Real Joey Herbs. Hello. Well, hello there, Joe. Fuck you, first off. Fuck you. Get the fuck off my stream. You doxed me. You showed up to my house. Fuck you. How about that, bro? Go fuck yourself. Jeff, her first metal album was pretty meh. Like, you could tell she wasn't into metal, but the last one she released is pretty sick. I haven't listened to it. Titanic Sinclair. Yeah, dude. He did the same thing with the girl Mars Argo who sued him. It was some good goss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he raped her. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Reported, Jesus says. Listen, as much as I hate this fucking guy, I don't need mass reports coming from my channel. I need to keep my channel low key. You know, it is what it is. Whatever. The dude, if I really wanted him out of chat that bad, I would just ban this fucking retard. But I said this last week. I'm building a legal case, right? I'm building a legal case. The more he says and does online, the easier the case is and the more evidentiary value I retain from it. So the goal isn't to get him nuked off YouTube. The goal is to get him to continue being the fucking retard that he is and literally just shoot himself in the foot. So why so combative? I came here on a peace mission? What do you mean? Are you going to fucking quit your bullshit? Why so combative? Hey, oh, no reason. No fucking reason why I'm combative against you, real Joey Herbs, you fucking lunatic. You insane freak, gooner, parasocial fucking gooner freak.
Beautiful lies upon lies.
Man, just leave it. Hit the clip. Yeah. All right. You're right. Slippery Fish with the check-in. What up, Slippery Fish? You did pay me the $50 after all. Go fuck yourself. Okay? Doesn't matter if I paid you or if I didn't pay you. Get the fuck out of here. What's good in the hood, my G? Not much. We're at the last quarter of the stream. These people definitely using AI. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. It's not confirmed, though. I know when they play live, they have a live band, but that doesn't mean anything, but the vocals are real. All right, that was Forced to Embrace by Hecate's Torch. Let's go to some of the top comments. Top comments. My 2009 WWE entrance theme. So good. Chuck, it's your cousin Marvin. Marvin Berry. You know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this. I feel like he's the fight announcer on Tekken. Yo, that's so good. That's so good. Kevin Essence. That's fucking hilarious. Her singing reminds me of the wife singing Sweet Child of Mine and Step Brothers. Yeah, she reminds me of a retarded version of Amy Lee, which is pretty funny. All right, moving on. This is a song called The Forgotten Shore. Jeff with the check-in. So this band, I believe, released this dead seriously, and it got recognized as being shitty, so they bought ads for the song for engagement of people saying it's shitty. It's almost like Tommy Wiseau. Yes, so they blew the fuck up on r/crappy music, and And I mean, that's how I found out about them, to be honest. But r/crappy music nowadays is not what it used to be. Now it's mostly just Instagram shit, which, you know, it is what it is. Hey, it's Jacko. Yeah, that homeless guy in the video, in the kid stuff, definitely AI. Definitely AI. Yeah, it could be. Real Joey Herbs, you for sure did. There's irrefutable proof on my channel. Don't get me started again, bro. Just admit you folded to the pressure. What does that mean? There's proof that I paid you $50 on your channel? What's the proof? Here's the proof. I own you, piggy. I'm glad you finally wisened up, Joe. I'll leave you alone for now. Good. Leave me the fuck alone. And honestly, I don't think it matters if I paid you or not, okay? So just leave me alone, okay? Go fuck yourself. You're a piece of shit. We're moving on to Hecate's Torch. Yeah, I don't think AI could get that level of originality. Well, the thing is I know that they are capable of playing instruments. I've seen videos of them playing. They have a band for when they play live. Their vocals, I do not think are AI. If anything, it would be the backing music, but I'm not sure. Oh, hi, Mark. I'd rather listen to this than The Room, although both are amazing in ironic ways. Patrick Pepper, hey, it's a lot of pizza. Now, it's a lot of pizza. Okay, Forgotten Shore by Hecate's Torch. This one only has 3.4K views in 1 year. Those who have suffered from addiction will see this song as an inspiration to overcome it. The Forgotten Shore is a place that many have woken up to, the place called rock bottom, to then find a way home and recover from suffering. Our songs talk about love, magic with a K, magic with a CK, folks. They're Thelemites, and life in its various aspects and perspectives. For top comment, forced to embrace. We got fans of the other songs. Hope you guys know you went viral. There's a lot of bravery here. Keep having fun. I like how the guitar always follows Mr. Hecate's singing. Forced to embrace. I want to mix this song. Also, what beautiful landscapes. Everybody seems to love Forced to Embrace. Let's see if the follow-up single, The Forgotten Shore, is any better. DJ Narcan says, this shit bussin'. Sometimes you gotta pay your enemies, folks.
You never hide, you never see, you laid it tight on.
More like Amy P.
We try to hide and drop below. Some question.
It's pretty fucked up to think that the guy in the top hat and her fucking bump uglies all the time.
I'm gonna come, bruh.
Look at this. Imagine them fucking doing it, bro. Imagine them doing it. You can see your nipples, too. Crazy. Insane. Joseph Herbs on 69. Sup, fam? What do I miss? Fuck you with all these bootleg accounts, bro.
This wasn't my dream. This wasn't my fear. I just can't remember how I ended up here. How far I've fallen, I just can't say. But I hear you calling for me each day. I keep searching even though I'm lost. And I keep paying no matter the cost. Can I stay awake? Can I escape? Can I break free? Can I change my fate?
Such a sick pre-chorus. Jacko says, it's pretty fucked up to think how rich you have to be able to film yourself in places like this. To be honest, I don't know where they're from, but they're foreign, and I would assume that every other place that they could be from has beaches like this. But they probably are very wealthy. This music is less than good. Yes, it is, Slippery Fish.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna
Do
come.
not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Hell yeah. Dude does sound like the guy from Soul Calibur. That's wicked funny. Another soul dangles above the abyss. It fights for destiny. I don't know the guy's voice from that, but I know what you're talking about.
You're feeling down.
If you need an Italian guy's voice, an Alex Jones voice, or like a deaf person's voice, I can nail it.
The bottle's message is found at the bottom. In the whirlpool.
Less Than Good would be a good name for the Most Worst Music documentary. Bro, a documentary would be so sick. Less Than Good. Yeah, my fucking Joey Harris, the voice acting extraordinaire, eh? How many fucking Gugacholis do I gotta fucking suck down before you have my mom's dinner? Okay? You can't have my fucking mom's dinner. I got my dumbass brother over here prank calling me gay when I'm trying to eat my mom's Gugacholis, eh? Voice actor extraordinaire, folks.
Dream of being free on the forgotten shore.
Okay. I know how to play guitar, but I wouldn't consider myself a guitarist. To the guitarist in chat, does it show he doesn't know what he's doing by starting a solo with your index finger? To me, that just screams, I'm not good. Yo, what up, Bobo? Long time no see, man. How you been? You're catching the tail end of the stream here, but don't worry, the VOD will be up. So, to all the guitarists in chat, how many solos have you started by sliding in with your index finger? To me, that just seems not correct.
Dream of being free on the forgotten shore.
Dude, I can't play lead for shit. Some of his sweeps are mocking me. All right, so this solo, you know what? I'm going to try and not talk over this solo. Slippery Fish with the LOL.
Bruh.
Nah, that index finger is just him asserting dominance. Yeah. My first solo is from a song I've been trying to look up from MySpace, but somehow can't find it. They wiped out the entire MySpace service in 2009, I believe. So everything that you've ever had on MySpace is now lost media. Joey Herb's legal name that I know. What are all these fucking bullshit, dumbass, retarded accounts?
Retarded.
Go fuck all of yourselves. Whoever is behind all this bullshit, go fuck all of yourselves. How about that? Slippery Fish, I think you're probably right there. Lurch Darkness. MySpace 2027. Yes, it's coming back, but there will be nothing saved, which sucks because there was a lot of high school bands I was in for MySpace stuff. And also, I made it to the MySpace front page once in like 04 for a comedy skit. It was a highlight of my life at that point. I made it to the front page of MySpace, folks, in like 2004. Pretty sure it was like 2004. Listen to these sweeps here. Gay. Bro, you're gay, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You're gay and retarded, homie. It must have been tough to tell your parents you were gay, but, you know, whatever, dude. Hope it saves my top 8. What's funny, though, if you look up TCI Spawn of Hollywood on MySpace, it will be there. It just doesn't work. Yes, all the accounts are still there, but all of the media that was on it is all wiped. I mean, his picking is clean. Yeah, he's also like, you know, how many takes did it take him to do that? You know what I mean? You know, let's listen to it one more time. Listen for any splices and cuts. He's got the butt rock tone, but his playing is pretty solid. Yeah, maybe. He's rushing. I heard a bad note. Shit, I practice shit in my bedroom that I can't ever get on stage. So here's the thing, right? Listen, PSA for bands. Listen, here's a PSA. You need to decide if you're starting a band to put out records or if you're starting a band to perform live, right? Because you can make music really good even when you're not, if you're only doing recordings. I mean, classic example. If you listen to Enema of the State, there's tons of backing guitar tracks. When they play live, it sounds empty as fuck, bro. If you plan on playing live, don't have the recording so overlayered that they don't sound like the song live. You're supposed to sound better live than you are on recording. I know people don't understand that, and they can't figure it out. Don't overlayer unless you don't plan on playing it live. PSA over. Also, by the off chance, if anybody who might be watching this who remembers my older YouTube channel, The Consciously Impaired, that's me too. I didn't know that existed. I will check it out. So I think he can play, but can't improvise, and also didn't have anything written for most of the solo. You can tell by his stuttering in most of it before the part where he plays fast. I agree with Jeff, folks. I'm on Jeff's side. I knew Bob Dylan in 1972. Hell yeah, Bob Dylan, notorious pedophile. Good guy to know, right? Aaron Moore, LOL. You're nothing. You have no talent. Also gave out some CDS to people in Tucson. I'm hoping those old demos might come back. Bro, you never know. You never know. Lyrics and vocals by Robert Johnson. Vocals and melody by Femi Hekate. Music produced by Ryan Anderson. So they got a big staff here. All right. We have two more from Hecate's Torch. Two more. And then I need to let my brain rest because I am becoming completely mentally retarded from tonight's stream. This is Hecate's Torch by Hecate's Torch. Probably off the album Hecate's Torch. In our perspective, the goddess Hekate, the goddess of magic and witchcraft, aka the Queen of Witches, was initially a solar goddess, and evidence has been found to support this theory. Before being conflated with other goddesses, she was revered as the sun itself, you dumbass, and her power, you stupid idiot, comes from us in the form of her torches, you moron. Before the patriarchal god was revered, Hekate ruled absolute over the earth, dumbass. Seas and skies, you idiot. And not even Zeus was above her. How do you not know that? After the syncretism with lunar goddesses, Hekate becomes the complex goddess she is today. You dumbass. How do you not know that? The church has vilified her and called her a demonic entity. Boo! But her torchbearers know the truth, and we are here to tell her story. And her story is...
I'm gonna come.
Heckin' Chonker. Sounds like Damien Eccles wrote this. You know, I love how they say Damien Eccles wasn't into the occult, right? Damien Eccles was on stage committing, was in court being interviewed, committing perjury, saying he wasn't into the occult. Like 15 years later, somebody bought an unpaid for storage unit, right? Most people don't know this. His Damien Eccles family storage unit was bought in like 2000 and fucking whatever. I don't know. In the 2000s, they found his book collection. Bro, there was like Book of the Law, a bunch of Crowley books with fucking like notes in the margin. There was margin notes. He was a practicing magician. And the funniest thing, dude, is that he was performing rituals while in court by denying all this shit, getting away with it, creating moon water with his girlfriend at the time. He was in a coven, admitted, insane. He was in juvie for like domestic violence. It's insane. He's clearly a pedophile. If you hang out with Johnny Depp, allegedly, that's probably where you are. He left prison and immediately moved to Salem. Yeah, and if you look at his tattoos, bro, so he has a YouTube channel and he streams like once a month. He tells you how to do occultic magic like ceremonies, and his entire body is a hypersigil. He talks about how he turned his body through ink into a hypersigil. Yeah, that fucking kid only got accused of murdering them because he liked Metallica. What a dumb ass bullshit excuse. Although I do have to say, probably my favorite true crime documentary of all time is Paradise Lost. So, although I don't agree with the angle of Paradise Lost, it is a very, very good documentary. Also, not to mention, Robin Hood Hills was literally like 2 miles from a truck stop, which is crazy, in West Memphis. Like, who the fuck is going to the truck stop? Also, the dude from Bojangles that they found in Bojangles. Listen, if you don't know about the West Memphis 3 case, there's too much to learn. I would suggest don't even get into it. Don't even get into it. Joey Erb's legal name that I know says, when's the Memphis Rap Sigil deep dive? We could do a Memphis Rap Sigil dive. That would be fucking sick, too. Haven't seen Paradise Lost in years. Yeah, there's 3 of them where they attack 3 different people each time because HBO doesn't know how to do actual investigative journalism. But the first documentary is definitely up there. Could be because Metallica, it's the only thing Metallica ever signed off for to be used for. It's funny because I only started looking into guilty possibilities because he was cringe and annoying. So that's what it gets. Yes, fuck, I wish I could remember the guy's name. He has like literally hundreds of hours of him going over the entire timeline. Bob. Oh, fuck. I can't remember his name at all. Fuck, I wish I could remember it. I was on the Bojangles guy train for a bit. Yeah, black dude walked into Bojangles with a butcher's knife covered in blood. Right, which was right next to the Robin Hood Hills kill site, supposedly. Also, the knots that were used were different, which implies that there was 3 different people doing it. And they also tried to say that Damien Eccles and all them, that they removed all the genitalia. I'm not buying that aspect. I think that it was turtles and wildlife that were eating soft tissue. But anyways, you guys are here for music. Those goats are goated in my opinion. John Mark Byers is a fucking natural comedian. Dude, he is fucking hilarious, dude. So good when he's stomping on the ground. So good. I might have to rewatch the Paradise Lost trilogy. All right, Hecate's Torch by Hecate's Torch, sitting at a whopping 2,454 views, uploaded January 29th, 2026. No way. Is it this new? I thought this was an old song. Hail Hekate, I'm obsessed with this song. I love this. The black cat adds such charm to the video. I'm forced to proclaim this song and video is absolutely killer. All right, let's get into it. We got 2 more from Hecate's Torch. You gotta love when the band name, song, and album are all the same. Iron Maiden by Iron Maiden off the album Iron Maiden. Bad Company by Bad Company off of the album Bad Company. Hecate's Torch by Hecate's Torch off the album Hecate's Torch. Yo.
I'm gonna come.
That was sick. Actually, yo, that was actually dope. Yes. You know, I do like her voice. I'm coming around to it. So, where are these people from? I can look it up. Victoria and Souk on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. I thought they were from Norway. Been working on the growls. You gotta love when the producer's like, we gotta turn this way up. The quiet growling is so good. It's kind of like when you have like grindcore drummers and like these super aggressive gravity blasting drummers where the music is incredibly energetic, but the drummers are just like, they need to trigger everything for it to be loud enough. I need some fucking punk rock drumming. I need attitude, aggression. If the song is heavy, beat the shit out of your fucking drums, please. No quiet drummers, no quiet growlers. Have some fucking attitude. Whoop, whoop. Her voice reminds me of Cradle of Filth. You know, I was going to say that earlier. It has a Danny Filth vibe for sure. Middle America. Says the Australian. They're freaking Canadian? What? Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that. Haha, true. Not close at all. I feel like syllabically, Hekate fits really well melodically. It's like if you're syllabically making melodies, Hekate is like a prime word for it. Danny Filth coded. I just picture King Cobra in the background. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you? Oh, they're the sliding with the index finger again, folks. Yes. Okay, so why would you? Clearly, the drums aren't acoustic drums. He's definitely not playing on an electronic kit. It's way too quantized. This is definitely some sort of drum loop or programmed drums. But why add the acoustic kit? And when you're doing the drum roll, he's not even accenting the appropriate accents. It looks awful. And then immediately with the index slide. The drummer just looks nothing like the rest of them. Yeah, it's probably their nephew or something. Drummers who can't hit the tricky metal stuff hard live are the worst. It's kind of selfish. I honestly, that's what kind of deters me away from wanting to see bands like that live. Only because I know the drummer's not going to move. It's going to be no aggression. I want to see somebody who's breaking their cymbals. I want to see sticks flying, right? I want to see aggression. I want to see the dude with the fucking horrible day who gets to play for 20 minutes and he's breaking everything around him. Give me attitude or give me death, folks. Not even hitting the accents. Although that could be editing. I don't know. I use digital drums because I'm a solo music guy, right? But at least I try and make it sound like it's not artificial. Bro, there's nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with using digital drums. I do vocals in a band called Premier Lawn Service. It's a very fast punk rock band, and we use programmed drums, right? If you want to go hear an aggressive punk rock band about the career of landscaping, go check out Premier Lawn Service. We're on all the streaming apps. The cover's got like a smiley face in it. There's nothing wrong with using programmed drums, right? The problem I have with programmed drums is when you bring an acoustic kit on screen with a guy wearing the band's t-shirt who doesn't look like them, doesn't fit the bill, and isn't even accurately doing the accents on a snare roll. I have nothing against digital drums whatsoever. When a song has a blast beat part where all of a sudden the song starts slowing down because they want to do something they can't actually do, just ruins it for everyone who isn't the drummer. Yes, folks, if you don't have the aggression, you need a metronome because you need to have your producer go in there and turn everything up and quantize it. If you can't, here's another PSA. Don't overwrite. It's better to underwrite. If you're a drummer and you're like, holy shit, this part should have blast beats in it, then learn how to blast beat. Don't pull a Lars Ulrich and slow the song down because you're too incompetent to keep up with the string players. Please. PSA, over and out. There's a local band called Purity. The drummer is the guitarist from another band, Our Demise. Dude's mental. Broke my thumb in the pit with a perfect spin kick. Typo Negative used programmed drums too. Yeah, I never got into them, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with using program stuff or like digital amps or anything. There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's tasteful. And if you plan on doing it live, make sure you're able to do it live. It's very fucking simple. It is incredibly simple, but I have no beef with programmed drums. Go check out my band Premier Lawn Service if you want to hear me scream about being a landscaper. Yeah, I think that might be my problem is I don't know how to be able to do it live for me. Well, listen. Hey, Jacko. Let's do this, right? I just moved into a new place. All my music equipment just got brought here. My drum kit will be set up. Let's try and do something where you send me a song without your drums or even with the programmed drums. I'll record an acoustic drum track for you and we'll see how it sounds. Right? Let's try it out. We should do mashups, folks. If you're a musician in chat and you want me to play drums on your songs, talk to me. Send me an email. themostworst69420@gmail.com. I have all my equipment set up. My microphones are here. We can make it happen, bro. Let's bring Most Worst community together by making music together. Let's do that. That's a way to evolve the channel. Send me emails. Send me some slam drum samples, Joey. I need some good shit from my Most Worst intro. I could send you stuff. If you want like slam drums, I think Patrick Pepper in chat would be your drummer, to be honest. Everyone needs to go check out Patrick Pepper's band. They're called Moisturizer. If you want some fucking insane, aggressive, powerhouse fucking brutality music, packed full of attitude, too punk for punk, go check out Moisturizer. I believe there's a new album coming out. They're so fucking good. Patrick Pepper's one of the greatest drummers I've ever had the privilege of seeing in person. I can't sing and playing to stuff like that at the same time. Well, we're not going to be playing shows. Let's do a record. Let's do a strictly recording song. Yeah, that's the live band. That's the live band. Is he playing a fucking Paul McCartney bass? Doesn't he know that Paul McCartney died how many fucking years ago? Who's better, Sleep Token or Hecate's Torch, folks? LOL, maybe Joey Herbs might have to start his own recording company. Well, here's the thing, folks. Here's the thing. There will be an album being released on Most Worst Records before the end of the year. It's a split. It's a split between Bianal Ham Sandwich and Hank Sinatra Jr. First album in like a decade, I think. And it will be released on Most Worst Records. This will be a real fucking thing, folks. If you are an outsider artist and you want an audience to hear your music, email me, themostworst69420@gmail.com. We can figure it out. I plan on trying to release outsider artist albums. That's what I want to do. Most Worst Records, baby.
Let's go!
Patrick Pepper, thank you, buddy. Yes, new Moist record is almost ready to drop. Folks, go look up Moisturizer. It is relentless, brutal, aggressive, fucking genuinely some of the most creative, original shit out there. Amazing. Everybody go check it out. And when that new album drops, I want all you people in chat to go check out the Moisturizer album. Ooh, probably tied for second. And that's my point. Exactly. The Most Worst Records full company. It would be sick. I would absolutely love it. Hell yeah, Patrick. Gonna check you guys out after stream. Kirby, you're gonna love it, dude. You're gonna fucking love it. There's also a lot of great videos of them playing live on YouTube. Also, if you to truly see how insane Moisturizer is, you need to see them play it live. Because unlike Hecate's Torch, what their album sounds like is what they sound like live. They are doing it correctly, folks. Bobo, just had to listen to Moisturizer. It sounds mad. Love music like that. Fuck yeah, bro. Be on the lookout for the new album that's coming out. I'm sure it's going to kick ass. They also record themselves. They are a true DIY band, how they all should be. All right, folks, we got one left from Hecate's Torch. One left. This one is called Kick of the Broom by Hecate's Torch. This is another viral sensation they had. 60K views in 2 years. Hashtag pagan music. Hashtag pagan. Hashtag rag and rule. Rag and rule. Top comment. Why am I so crazy? Meow is unforgettable. This video has renewed a sense of magic and wonder in me. Thank you. I missed some kicks in there. Seanclopedia. He was in, this guy was in the new upload on my channel today. I can't believe you have an actual flying broom. I'm jealous. Seanclopedia. Kirby says, get down to Perth in Australia if you can, Patrick. This new one, Sean recorded it for us. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sean is one of the greatest producers and engineers of all time. I've worked with him in a band with Patrick Pepper. Me and Patrick Pepper are in a band called Miss Invader. And Sean recorded all of our full lengths. Miss Invader is a very, I want to say it's a very good band. It's one of the more complex bands that I've ever been a part of. I'm very proud of all of the stuff Miss Invader has done in the past. I'm not speaking for Patrick Pepper, but Patrick Pepper is the bass player in Miss Invader, so he's a multi-instrumental artist here. Everybody show Pep some love in the chat. Okay. Kick of the Broom by Hecate's Torch. Let's get into it. At Kirby, we did a split with an Australian band called Internal Rot. It has been in the conversation to go to Australia before. I would love to. Bro, that would be so sick. Bro, Moisturizer is sick. Blasts are more than up to tempo. Jeff, yes. Pepper doesn't underplay or overplay. He does exactly what needs to be done. Napalm Death Scum is one of my favorite albums. Hell yeah.
I'm talking about rhythmic. Women are not repressed. Why am I so crazy?
Classic. She's conjuring up magic, folks. Zap! Whoa! What up, Zap? I remember being a little kid when Harry Potter came out, and I used to run around in my backyard with one of my drumsticks pretending it was a wand. I can say this with confidence and happiness. I never got into Harry Potter. Ever. I also happened to have a bathrobe at that time that was just the same colors as Gryffindor. Bro, you're speaking fucking French to me, bro. Sounds wicked sick, though.
Bruh,
I'm gonna come.
consulted with my sister.
That's sick, man. I'll have to check them out as well. Would love to have you down here. Fuck yeah, maybe you guys can connect and figure something out, Kirby.
I follow these ancient ways.
What a video. Yeah. All their videos, they're very similar, but I think they all have enough little differences.
The cone of power leaves us.
So the drums are off on this one. I don't think they're loops or programs. I think he's playing an electronic kit. There are drum fills that are off. You know what I mean? Either that or the layering of guitar and bass are early or late, making it sound off. But right off the rip, it sounds like this is an actual drummer. The witch core is strong with this one. Yeah. The reverb on her trailing notes is so good. Yeah, Hecate's Torch rules. That's so bad.
Talk about it.
She sings through her nose. Hell yeah. Bootleg Amy Lee. All right, everyone wave bye to Hecate's Torch. Everyone wave bye. Wave goodbye. Let's get a shot of her here. Everyone wave goodbye to Hecate's Torch. What a fucking show, folks. I'm just imagining Ray Romano singing this now. Good for them. All right, folks, it's that time of the night We have spent well over 2 hours looking into the deranged, the decrepit. I have holes in my brain. My ear has cancer right now. Think about what happened throughout the night. Pokejeditrek, River Perrin, one of the greatest, most worst artists of all time. Hecate's Torch, classics up there. We're going to do all of the housekeeping before we get out of here for the night. First off, I want to thank everyone in chat for participating. This channel doesn't exist without you guys. I'm glad that I can find like-minded, retarded people that will trust me every week to bring them some insane content that they most likely have never heard before. Love it. Zapped saying, I missed the whole show. Yeah, we started at 8, bro. Don't worry, the VOD will be up. You can watch the VOD after this, though. So for everyone, we were streaming on Thursdays at 8 p.m. We are officially switched to Saturday, folks. We are taking the stream to Saturdays. I am overloading YouTube every Saturday. So every Saturday at 2 p.m., we have a brand new compilation upload. Around 5 o'clock, we have a promotional short. And then at 8 o'clock Saturday, we have a live stream where I dive into some awful channels, get more holes in my brain, get more ear cancer. Thanks, man. Pleasure as always. Hell yeah. Have a good one, man, from Australia. We got a few Australians in here. But it's 7. Maybe there's a thing called time zone, Zapped. Check it out. 8 o'clock EST. JK. It's 7 Western time, brother. Sorry. Yeah, well, I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I live in a little state called Rhode Island. Thanks, Bobo. You too, mate. Love the bad and good music. Hell yeah. Okay, so housekeeping here. Uploads every Saturday. You can get merch at the Fourth Wall store. There will be a new merch drop in October, folks. At most 3 new shirts. Why are you still here? Patrick Pepper, both. I have both of those 7 inches. I keep tabs on everyone in the Herbs verse. Get the fuck out of here. Go somewhere else. Nobody likes you. Patreon. There will be a new Patreon video for the month of August uploaded within a week. If you want exclusive Patreon compilations that are a little too hot for YouTube, a little too racy for YouTube. Maybe they're offensive. Maybe it's a compilation of white guys saying the N-word. Who knows? But if I can't put it on YouTube, you will find it on Patreon. In order to access these exclusive videos every single month, which there's already about 14 up there, I think 15 is going up this week, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/mostworstmusic and pay $1 a month. That's it. $1 a month. Your money goes to supporting this channel. Keep giving me the drive to give you content week after week, folks. The compilation this week was number 86, I believe. I've successfully put out a compilation every single week for 86 weeks. We're closing in on the 100th special. And if it's going the way that I expect it to, it's going to be a special. And it will be a live action, most worst music episode, folks. Get your merch. Get your Patreon. Subscribe to the channel. Throw on notifications. Hit that fucking stupid-ass gay bell that everyone always says. And, just like always, I'm going to leave you with a Hank Sinatra song for the way out. This song is called Tapeworm by Hank Sinatra Jr. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm just a worm. Don't do much but squirm. Sometimes I end up inside of you.
Guy buys the 7s, doesn't own the LP. Loser. Goodbye, Dad. Goodbye, son.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Later, Joey. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Kirby. Appreciate it.
Tape, worm, worm, worm. I am a tapeworm, just a little blue germ. Worm, worm, worm. Tape, eat, I great.
Make sure you look out for that new Hank Sinatra Jr. and Biannual Ham Sandwich split coming out on Most Worst Records before the end of the year. Stay tuned.
So just give me and all my friends a try.
Bye, folks. Goodbye.